the cheer team is under the direction of Miss Juliana Miller. Please turn your attention to center field and show your support as your 2018-2019 varsity cheerleaders perform.
And hello, everybody.
Don't forget to disconnect.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm gonna play my music after that.
We are live. Hello, everybody. It's your favorite broadcaster here, George Kopf, on the call for tonight's game. We are back in SJ23 Stadium as the Beaumont Kelly Bulldogs face off against the St. John 23rd Lions in SJ23 Stadium. Glad to have you with us on this rainy Friday night. And a 6-1, a good 6-1 St. John 23rd team comes into today's game with a chance to get their first district opening win. But right now, we will give you a little preview at what Beaumont Kelly is coming into St. John with. They are the Bulldogs, and they're 3-3. Last week they had their bye week, and their last game they are coming off of a homecoming loss to Deweyville, 21-24, and a loss to Cypress Christian, 12-38. We've got a fun one for you tonight. So we're a little bit tight in the press box tonight, but we're going to give you the best we can with some video and audio, because you know what? We're back, and we're back in good old fashion. And we'll give you some storylines here. Coming off the bye week, Kelly has not ever won, at least since 2012 that we have. Tonight could continue that trend or reverse it. Beaumont Kelly has won their first three. They averaged 32 points per game, then lost their next three by a combined of 32 points, two of them by a field goal. For the Lions, Tommy Lloyd, number 22, is the player to watch, and he continues to be the workhorse for this Lions offense. He scored both touchdowns last week against Evadale and looks to add to his totals tonight. Despite that success the Lions have had, there have been in an offensive slump. They were cruising the first few games of the season, and then they have kind of gotten back to planet Earth in the last few weeks. Look for them to get back on track tonight and against Tyler All Saints next week here at SJ23 Stadium. Tonight it is rainy. It's going to affect both sides of the ball. Fumbles could be possible with the wet ball. And we're going to continue these pregame festivities with giving you that the Lions are 1-3 against the Bulldogs, with their only other win over the Bulldogs here on homecoming night 2 years ago, 10-0. The key matchup will be the passing offense of the Bulldogs against the Lions defense. Every homecoming game at SJ23 Stadium is a good one, even if it's a rainy, wet, and not so sunny, rather overcast. We're going to keep you updated the whole night, and we're going to take a break for the national anthem and prayer. So stay tuned. Kickoff is coming up shortly.
13 more minutes till kickoff. Want to say a happy birthday to one of our old students. George Kopf is in the house.
always. Is he coming, or do you want me to do it?
I think he's coming.
Okay. Or Father Michigan's coming. So we got,
Father Jonathan, right?
and we got a good one.
Got about 12.
Bulldogs, Lions, coming up from SJ23 Stadium in approximately 13 minutes till kickoff as we await the Lions' entrance into their home field. Stay tuned. Welcome back. And once again, we are live for the first time in over a year for a football game, but approximately 150 days since our last broadcast, which was the softball playoff game that put the Lions on the road to the state championship appearance. Speaking of state championship appearances, I don't want to say too much here, but could be a potential for some good things to happen tonight that could lead to that. We've got a good one. Coach Richardson leads his Lions into SJ23 Stadium, hoping to put up a big fight against the Bulldogs of Beaumont Kelly.
How's it going, bud? Good. Do me a favor, when you get up there, just make sure you close the rain doesn't come in here, get everything wet.
And we've got lots in store for you. We've got a good first half, some halftime performances, and a halftime report. Second half, and we'll give you a post game. So kickoff is approaching quickly. So enjoy this Friday night, Friday, October the 19th. And like the PA announcer said here at SJ23 Stadium, it is my birthday. So there's that for you. Calling a high school football game on your birthday. Can't get any better. And my friend here, Griffin, delivers me some food. Appreciate that one. Thank you. Can you help with camera? Can you help with the camera? Because Brett said he has family and he wanted to see. So just, I want you to man it.
You know what that means. Want to remind everybody.
What?
Please
I
stay
never
out
did
of the
get
walkway.
played shipped off to Boston.
Stay out of the walkway.
What?
It's like I never did get played shipped off to Boston.
That means all the small children that
So
are
we
high
are,
school also.
we are. And we are back, and guess what? It's almost time to play some football. We got 4.5 minutes till kickoff. 4.5 minutes till kickoff, which means it's time to give you. And we got it's time for the coin toss when it's 4 minutes till game time as the Kelly Bulldogs take a prayer. We're debuting a new scoreboard format tonight with the quarter time and a new addition, timeouts. We're going to give you the timeouts as best as we can because it's kind of cool that way. Isn't that so? And we'll welcome in Griffin Alexander as an analyst at some point tonight because nobody just comes up here with their heart. And as the coin toss, the lines will be consist.
Number 60, Alex number 74, Andrew Blick, and number 23,
and the coin toss will be Ben Turner, number 11, Tommy Lloyd, number 22, Alex Sikafus, number 60, and number 74, Andrew Blick are the captains for your Lions. And coin toss, I'm trying to look at it here. And Beaumont Kelly has deferred. St. John will start this football game with the field. They're gonna receive it going left to right. And for the first time since 2017, almost exactly a year, about 2 weeks earlier, we are officially back for some Friday night football. And we're gonna do our best in this atmosphere to call our game tonight. And we got a good one. Hope you can hear us, and you can hope you can hear us and you can see us. Feel free to let us know if we can. Look to see a defensive game tonight. So, kickoff is ready in a minute and 40 seconds here till kickoff. We'll be back in just a second. And we are ready to go from SJ23 Stadium. So it's time for kickoff. And we are live. We're going to do our best to stay up to date with the clock. Just know it's a two-man team here, so we're going to do the best we can. 2nd and 5. And he hands it off to Lloyd. Close to a first down. It's a 3rd and short. 3rd and short, real close to a first down, though. Ben Turner gets to play with those gold cleats that he's got. Hopefully they'll prove to be shiny and new and first down again. Another motion. That's a pitch to Jake Williams. And a timeout. And a penalty, excuse me, not a timeout. That was a false start on the Lions. Try to get with a longer first down. 1st and 15 now for the Lions. As the Lions line up again, now 5 yards back. Another motion, but it was to Tommy Lloyd, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Another 2nd down and long. The Lions just trying. That penalty definitely set them back. Still have the momentum here on the Bulldogs, just on their own side of the field on the 49.5-yard line. And that was a nice pass over to Tommy Lloyd. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, so brings up a long 3rd down from the 46. Lions are going to have to get to the 36, and they're on the Kelly 46. The Lions trying to use this offense as best as they can. This offensive drive. With just about 8.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 9 on the play clock. Pitch over to Matt Jasek, and he gets it over to Tommy Lloyd, to the 10, to the 5, and that's a touchdown, and that's a Lion touchdown, folks. Lions touchdown. A trick play yet again for the Lions. That's their 3rd one this season. That's a touchdown for the Lions. Tommy Lloyd with a 46-yard catch from the backup quarterback, Matt Jasek, after some trickery. And for the time being, it is 6-0. And Tommy Lloyd just broke away just enough, got some separation, and boy, did that create some hype and some in the crowd. Kick is up by Ben Turner and is good. There is a flag on the field.
7 points on the board for the Lions.
And there is a flag on the field. And
Looks like we might have a
and it was declined. Field goal, the extra point attempt is good. So your new score is Lions 7-0 as the Lions add the extra point.
extra point is good. Penalty is declined.
With just right at 8 minutes to go. As we get ready to, the Lions get ready to kick it off to the Bulldogs for their first offensive possession of the evening. Be back in just a second. And we are back. Lions are going to kick it off. Ben Turner, the specialist, as well as being the quarterback, will kick it off. He's a senior. As the Lions now lead 7-0 in this one. And here we go. And a good kick. Gonna put the Kelly receiver back at the 10. He's gonna run it across the field, and he's gonna run behind, and he's gonna get
Number 21, Jalen Williams.
taken down inside the 10-yard line. The Bulldogs are gonna have to fight out of this one to start their first possession. And with the Lions looking to make a good defensive stop and get the ball again, but now see what the Bulldogs offense can do. got some. See what the Lions offense can do. Last time up, Trickery got that touchdown, but I expect there could be some touchdowns here produced by Ben Turner. He hands it off to Tommy Lloyd. Grinds it down again. Second down and 7. Makes it a manageable second down. And here at this point you have to expect that the Kelly defense is going to adjust after that trick play, but you know, the running game tonight so far only halfway through the first out. Graphic. Lions going to take a timeout. And the Lions now have 2 timeouts remaining in the half, with 5:14 to go in the first quarter. Seems a good time to bring you up to speed with what's gone on so far in the Lions season. The Lions are 6-1 yet again, or not yet again, but I said it multiple times that they are 6-1 with their only loss to the 3A 3-time state champions, the Cameron Yeomen. That is their only loss, a 48-0 loss. Last week they came out and defeated Evadale at their home place, 14-0. Tommy Lloyd had the 2 touchdowns. As we get ready to get back to play. As the Lions, 2 receivers on the right side. And Jake Williams takes the handoff. He's going to get a 30 to the 20 to the 10-5. Touchdown! Touchdown, Lions! Touchdown, Lions! Jake Williams takes the handoff, and again the Lions score. And just like that, folks, it's a 13-0 ball game. Hey, we're playing some good sports out here. Go team. Now, and Ben Turner's out for the kick again. And the kick is up, and it is good. So 2 touchdown game rather. As that timeout definitely paid off for the Lions. Called the right play, and again some more option trickery. And that was a great touchdown. I definitely, and this time we want to bring in our former officer and now our newly attired analyst, Mr. Griffin Alexander. Griffin, what do you like for this game so far?
Well, I mean, my current locale at Notre Dame, we had a pretty good season, but started as first half team, definitely second half team now.
I wasn't talking about Notre Dame, Griffin. I was talking about the football game.
I'm getting there. It's a segue. I'm saying this first half's looking a lot more secure. This first quarter, and then a lot of the games I've seen recently, so it makes me feel good up here watching it.
I mean, I definitely agree. I think this team is going to do something special, and this team is going to do something special this season. I don't know exactly what they'll do, but they're going to do something special.
I would like that. Where was this during all my 4 years here?
Say again?
I would like that. Where was this football team during my 4 years here?
Hey, sometimes it just happens like that. It'd be like that sometimes. As we get ready for another kickoff by the Lions. Be number 11, Ben Turner on the kickoff. On the kick. You know, and when we get our next timeout or break, we're going to give you some scores as Ben Turner kicks that one to the 5-yard line. Get some space on the far sideline. Gets to about the 35. There is a flag on the field. Could be a block in the back. Got a holding on the Bulldogs, the receiving team. It's gonna push them back some 10 yards. So they're gonna start from their 25 instead of the 35. And we'll see what the Bulldogs offense can do. Last time up they had the punt.
Tonight is homecoming night. You have a homecoming court that will be presented tonight.
Got some good things with halftime, with the homecoming festivities and everything in its glory. Like I said last year, I think I said those words exactly, and it's a great way to describe it. We got a good old fashioned football game tonight. We've got some stands have finally filled in after halfway through the fifth of the. And he did get it out of bounds. We should have stopped our clock there. Our clock, not the official clock. And we do have a play clock here this year, which unfortunately I cannot show on our broadcast because we don't have that much technology. So 15 seconds on the play. Gets to the receiver, just out of his hands. And it's going to bring up a 4th down again for the Bulldogs. And just like that, we're going to have a punt yet again. And back there to punt it will be number 16, Philip Liano. He goes to punt it. And that's going to be a low punt. Let's go right about to the 46. And for the 3rd time tonight, the Lions will have the ball at the 46-yard line, whether starting off with it or getting there. This is the 2nd straight time that they've started in Bulldog territory. They're averaging already a start at 40 or 50 or 40 or 45 of their own 40-45. But right now, the last 2 drives, they've started on the 46. We'll see what they can do on this possession. Looking to make it a 3-score game, possibly. 1st and 10. Ball on this side, the right hash. Turner under center. He's gonna pitch it out to. He's pitched it out to Garland, and Nick Moon was able to jump on that one. It was a fumble, but so it will put the Lions back in their own territory on their own 46. That was a 5-yard loss. Excuse me, a 10-yard loss. I'm sorry, a 10-yard loss. Apparently I can't count. So a long 2nd down. To Jake Williams again. The pitch. This time it doesn't work. Jake Williams gets taken down at the 40, and it's gonna be a 3rd and like 30. They gotta get to the 37, the Bulldog 37, and they're on their own 44-yard line. I'm sorry. Again, the hashes and math is not my strong suit today. With 18 seconds on the play clock, Ben Turner under center. 3 receivers on the right. He looks to throw. And it bounces off of Clinton Northcutt, number 63. It bounces off his head. Travis Gay did not know where that was. That's going to bring up a 4th down, and we're going to get to see Ben Turner's punting ability. And this will be the first punt of the evening for the Lions. He's punting from the 34, and that was a short line drive. Kelly gets taken down right at the 45, but it went right to him. It was tipped and went right to number 10, David Ray Jr. And just like that, Bulldogs have good field position on their own 45. My apologies if I was muted on that. Your score after that interception that you saw, that was right, an interception. Your score is now 14-0, St. John the 23rd, as we go into the second quarter. And with the Bulldogs, after that interception, they start with the ball. In Lions territory at the 48. And we were supposed to give you some score updates on that one. My apologies. We're not quite ready for baseball yet. NLCS starts in 10 minutes. We'll get you those updates shortly. As Sheldon passes it, gets the screen out to 33. Jordan Patterson gets a first down. And Beaumont Kelly making a drive now. See what they can do with it. On the 30, on the 29. Sheldon in the backfield with Williams. Williams takes it up the middle. He's going to cross the 30. Nothing more than that. 2nd and 9. Let's see what they can do at the 2nd down. And number 5, Horace Gordon, a senior, gets the 1st down for the Lions. And like that, the Bulldogs are in business. And Williams takes it up the middle.
Number 33, the ball carrier for the Bulldogs. That's Jordan Patterson. Who would have chopped off a couple of yards on the play?
Brings up a short 2nd down. Oh, and a fumble. And Horace Gordon recovers it. Bad handoff. And like that, lose some yardage, but a 3rd and manageable from the 10-yard line. And it looks like they're going to bring Sheldon back in. As we've got 10 minutes on the clock. And it's a shotgun with Williams on the next to him, and a flag's gonna come out. And it looks like an offsides. And it will be an automatic 1st down on that offsides. 1st and goal for the Bulldogs, looking for their first scoring opportunity. They have shown they can score in other games, looking to get back in this one. As the clock gets back 9.5. Hand off to Williams. Williams tries to find a hole. Can't get there. Lions defense shuts them down. Gets about the 6-yard line. He's really going to spot the ball. So a 2nd down coming.
2nd down and goal.
And another Wildcat with Gordon at the quarterback position, and he's going to get taken down.
Number 8, the first one for the Lions, taking him down for the sack.
So a 3rd and goal, big 3rd and goal coming for the Lions. Big 3rd and goal. Looking to stop the Lions and force a field goal attempt. And the Lions looking for anything here just to stop him. Sheldon back in at quarterback. Williams to his left. 10 seconds on the play clock. 8.5, just under 8.5 to go in the second quarter. And that's incomplete. Threw to nobody. He was looking for Williams, but Williams was not even remotely close. It's gonna bring up a 4th down. So now the decision is you gotta either kick it or you gotta create a play that's going to be put them in a position to make this a 1-score game. And Sheldon's got the play. Have 3 guys. And Sheldon takes the snap. He looks to throw, and that is almost intercepted, but instead that's going to be incomplete, and that's enough for a turnover on downs, and the Lions are going to get the ball deep in their own territory, but the more important thing is they stop the Bulldogs from scoring. 8 minutes and 15 seconds. And it looks like it is raining yet again in this one. And we might have a nice rainy mudslide game here coming soon. Hey, mud is good for the soul, is what I've heard. If people can bathe in it at a spa, then it just makes it good for some football conditions. As the Lions take it deep in their territory, trying to get some space. And Lloyd's going to get stuffed. Oh, there is some penalty. There is a flag. There is a flag on the field. Some laundry still. Probably a laundry on some and that was a unsportsmanlike conduct for the Bulldogs on the tackle. Definitely looked like there was some more than just a tackle. So the Lions are going to just keep on moving, get the space they were looking. Get some space, via the penalty. With 8 minutes to go, now from the 21-yard line instead of now from their 6. Motion to Jake. He's going to get out to the 30.
Number 7, the ball carrier, Jake Williams, able to block and tackle off. Shake one off, and that's good enough for another Lions first down.
Lions will get the first down. As the Lions now just creating a nice drive. Brennan in motion. And instead, ball goes to Tommy Lloyd. We get to the 40, 2nd and 7 for the Lions. And like that, they still continue to move. But this rain that's coming might affect how the rest of the game goes, especially play calling wise. See what the Lions can do. 2nd down. Hands it off to Lloyd. Gets yard, maybe 2 yards. And that's a 3rd and long for the Lions. Look. as we got some advertising here for Lion Sports Network. Maybe get some more viewage here on homecoming night. Turner under center, third down. He's take the snap. He's gonna throw. He's gonna throw to a open. Throw to it. Open Garland McClure. And that's moved the chains. Another first down. And at this point, I've lost track of how many first downs the Lions have gotten. But I can tell you, the Bulldogs being out first down as we gear the halfway point.
6 minutes left before the half. Those of you on the homecoming court, you might want to start walking down nice and gingerly. It's wet out there.
Turner again under center. Seen this many times on this drive. 10 seconds on the clock. He hands it off. Lloyd found a hole. Excuse me. It was to Turner. Kept it himself. Tommy was the decoy. He gets a few yards. 2nd and 7. Now in Bulldog territory yet again. And we will have some homecoming festivities for you. Naming the king and queen, even though it might be a little wet. The rain's not going to damper on this parade. So the Lions look to take a big lead into halftime as they just keep cruising down the field. Again, Turner takes it, so he hands it off. He's going to hand it off. Jake Williams keeps gonna go. He's gonna go to the. He's gonna take it to about the 15-yard line. And move the chains again. Big gain, their 4th big play of the evening, and the Lions definitely trying to put another score on the board before we head to the locker rooms. 4:42 and counting. Another motion. Fake pitch to Braden. This time he's only going to get a few yards. 2nd and 6 for the Lions. And just like that, Lions are still in business at the 15. With a potential for a possible field goal. $18 on the play clock. 3:55. Turner's going to try to figure out to do something. Ben's gotta do something here. Another motion. Hands it off to Tommy. And that was a great read by the Bulldogs. It's going to get them a 3rd and short. 3rd and manageable. Sorry, 3rd and manageable. And Nicholas Moon's going to come out for Garland. Lions definitely moving it down. This drive is just cruising for the Lions. Started with that space giving up unsportsmanlike conduct by the Bulldogs, and now they've flipped the field to the 15 on their center on 3rd down and 5. Tommy Lloyd up the middle, take a few men with him, and that's a grown man for a first down. Grown man run right there. Like we mentioned in the pregame, Tommy Lloyd, the workhorse for this Lions offense. Run it down their throats when you can. And just like that, holy moly. 1st and goal from the 10-yard line exactly. With 10 on the play clock, you got to get the play off. 2:27. Lions still have 2 timeouts in their back pocket if they need to. 2, 1. And it's a delay a game. Could not get the time out in time. So back it up. And 2 minutes and counting for the Lions. It was pretty clear that the clock ran out. They just couldn't call the timeout in time. On the play clock. Ben under center. He hands it off. Tommy Lloyd gets the handoff. 2nd and goal. And don't forget, we've got a homecoming festivities and a halftime report. So you don't want to miss it. And it will always help when the Lions are up by 2 scores and possibly 3. And this is, again, October the 19th here from SJ23 Stadium. Ben hands it off. He fights through. And how you score a touchdown, folks. That's another, put 6 more on the board. That's another touchdown for the Lions. Jake Williams got the handoff. It fumbled, and Ivan Gorski, number 51, picked it up. Excuse me, sorry, 65. Trevor Oakham ran it in, and that would probably be his a lucky touchdown there after the fumble. And just like that, the Lions have scored on 3 trick plays. One true trick play on first one. Oh, and the fake. And it was another fumble. Fumbles all over the place. And still going. And looks like that extra point, it's going to be no good. But with 1 minute and 4 seconds. But 1 minute and 4 seconds on the clock. So if you're the Lions, you're definitely looking at this as a big deal. And we have a breaking news update here. The Dodgers have taken a lead 1-0. Right, the Dodgers have taken a 1-0 lead in the first inning. A 1-0 lead in the first inning with 1 game left before they can get to the World Series. We got a good one. And Lions. And we got a good kickoff yet again. The Lions get ready to kick it back off to the Kelly Bulldogs one more time before we head to the locker room. Unless Kelly finds a way to get a score. And your new score once again is 20-0. Lions favor and in the lead. Ben Turn gets ready to kick it off. And a good kick. Gets to the 30. And right after the 30 gets knocked out of bounds. And the Kelly Bulldogs going to try to be able to do something from the 30. 31-32. Their own yard line. Their own 31-yard line. 57 seconds to go. Excuse me. And takes the snap. Goes to throw. Number 6. Excuse me, number 8. Owen Sheldon took the catch. Bulldogs trying to get a score here before halftime. 3 timeouts in their pocket still. Sheldon goes back over here to Williams. Williams goes down to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, taken down around the 26-yard line. Move the chains, and the Bulldogs and the Lions are going to take another timeout. And just like that, down to 1. But a good timeout taken by the Lions. And that, for us, give you once again another update as we were waiting in drive. The Dodgers have taken the lead to make it 1-0. 2 outs in the top of the first. That's right, 1-0. One more win, and they're in the World Series. And we got 2 college football games tonight. Colorado State travels to the blue turf of Boise, take on the Broncos, Boise State, and Air Force and UNLV play in Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas. Air Force is the favorite, and Boise State big favorite over Colorado State. And Sheldon takes the snap. He's looking for somebody. And he finds the net. There is a flag, probably a late hit. And personal foul, on the Lions, and that's going to put the Bulldogs in good territory for a chance to score right before halftime. This would be a big possession to get some points on the board and get some momentum going into the locker room. As we have 34 seconds on the clock. And Bulldogs are set. Sheldon takes pressure and he gets sacked. Back at the 15-yard line, and like that, and it's a timeout, and it's going to be a timeout called by Beaumont Kelly.
Timeout taken on the field.
We'll take another TV timeout. Excuse me for that. We'll be back in just a second. And we've got another, it's homecoming festivities again, so halftime we're going to show you the homecoming band and everything, and we'll get you a quick halftime report after the festivities are complete. A timeout taken by
13 seconds left on the clock.
13 seconds left in this one. In this half, excuse me, not in this game. In this half. And that was a timeout taken by the Bulldogs.
Correction. Changing the clock. Putting a couple more tickers up there. 21 seconds left before the half.
21 seconds are going to be put on the game clock. And we're going to see what Bulldogs can do on the 1 yard line. And we're going to try to give you the best we can, but we don't want to give you just all post, so I'll just do this one here. Gordon takes a snap. There's a flag. Oh, and we got a false start or a legal formation on the offense. It's pushing back 5 yards.
I would chalk it up to the loud fans, but we got to be louder than that.
Just like that. 3rd down and goal. 17 seconds left. Bulldogs trying to get a score before halftime. Each team with 1 timeout before halftime. 20-0 is the score as the play clock counts down from 20. And 10 seconds left on the clock. As Gordon's going to take the snap again. Another timeout. Taken this time by St. John the 23rd. Their final timeout. Their final timeout. 17 seconds left. Again, the homecoming festivities in all its glory. Coming up right as the teams go to the locker room. Give you the band, the homecoming court, and I believe the Crimson Cadets and cheer squad. And then we'll give you a quick halftime report. All that and more coming up in just about 17 seconds. 17 seconds. Check that. The Crimson Cadets will not be performing at halftime. They performed prior to the game, and that was all. So there will be no Crimson Cadet performance. There will be a band, and I believe cheer is still going to perform. And check me on that one again. But and we got more rain. Looks like another rainstorm. And a big reason why there's no umbrellas allowed at Kyle Field. Sheldon with the throw. He had David Ray Jr. open. But just couldn't get him. So it brings up a 4th down. And if you're the Bulldogs, you have no shame in going for it. At this point, you might as well. What else do you have to lose down by 3 scores? And both teams are about 400 apiece, students-wise. And Sheldon's going to take the snap on 4th down. He rolls to his left. He looks for a pass. Back corner. Did he catch it? It is caught. Touchdown by Owen Sheldon, number 8, in the corner of the end zone. Number 8. Touchdown. So just like that, Bulldogs are back in it. Get the score they were looking for right before halftime with 7 seconds to go. And so they're going to go for the extra point. And the kick is up. And it's blocked. It's blocked. Lions have a chance to return this. They have a chance to return this. This would be 2 points. Ben Turner being chased down, and he's going to be taken down. And there is a flag on the field on that. Horace Gordon chasing him the whole way down the field, got to about the 5-yard line and was able to stop. Wow, what a block. Kudos to the special teams. And that would have been a 2-point. And this rain is coming down now. Might have resulted there in the help with the tackle. And we're going to get the call on the field here. Ref, what do we got? Let's see what the ref's going to say here.
4 seconds. Put back on the ticker.
4 seconds on the clock. And here's the ref. What are we going to get? Okay, ref. White hat. Let's see. Personal foul. Horse collar against the Bulldogs. So, is that going to push the kick back? But it's a kick though, right? Aren't they kicking it off? Because it was an extra point. And they're going to mark off 15 yards. And so the Bulldogs so it's going to be a kick from the 20. This rain is making it a little bit hard to distinguish. Get the yardage correct here. The Bulldogs are going to be kicking from the 25-yard line. Be one last play for the Lions. Probably will squib kick it to run out the clock. We'll see what the Bulldogs look to do, and you can see from our cameras it is pouring outside, and we're glad we're inside here. And here we go, the kickoff. A little pooch kick out to the 40. It's hard to see with all those umbrellas now. This is why umbrellas are not allowed at Kyle Field. And the Lions will have one final chance. And they're going to get one final. And look at this rain coming down now. My goodness. And we'll see. And looks like they're going to take a knee. And just like that, they're going to go to the. And your score at halftime. Lions 20, Bulldogs 6. Good football game with some rain, some weather. October the 19th. Fall. We got a good one. Stay tuned. We got the halftime homecoming festivities. So stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. It's real. See, this is why I didn't want to be up there, because I knew it was going to rain second half.
Ready whenever you are. Where are they at?
They're right there, but I gotta wait on them to get ready.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
This is why second night being up top, I was like, oh, that's a bit. I would you like a cookie? You sure?
I'm ready. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your award-winning Kelly Dance Force under the direction of April Vernon. The social officers are President Madison Humphrey, Vice President Natalie Simon, Historian Jill Turley, and Secretary Delacia Jackson. Introducing your officers, Lieutenant Maggie McLeod, Lieutenant Gabby Angel, Lieutenant Anna Hill, Lieutenant Gabby LaSalle, and Captain Alyssa Yancey. Tonight, the team will be performing a small routine to Rockin' the USA.
The first two times, then why keep going? That was a nice throw in the corner of the end zone.
Yeah, I tell you.
That was, I mean, right on the money. Hey, you feel free to use this. That's the least I can do.
I don't know.
If you need to use, if you have an iPhone charger, you can use mine. I'm okay here.
Man, I had to switch over to the other internet thing. Oh, you can't cut now. Is that open?
But you can't be open when you go up there.
I'm just asking. I think that it's not locked. Okay. I can't get the app to load. They'll set their gear up in like 4 months, but then they don't check to see if it works. Calling texted me at 7:30.
You need to get on a Wi-Fi.
I switched to the other press box. I'm about to switch to the other. We barely had power up here when I worked here, so I put on some lights there.
Yeah, we had a little, we call it the barn. There's the little red.
Yeah.
Oh, and that my freshman year was the last year we had it, and then
Let's hear it for the Kelly Dance Force. Stand line of the week is Maggie McLeod, and dancer of the week is Ashley Spillane. Happy homecoming to St. John 23rd High School. Thanks for being great hosts. You guys have a great time tonight. Enjoy this rain. Thank you.
good job.
Got it. We mourn with the Astros too, by the way. Hate it. Been a fan of theirs forever.
Oh, this band could be interesting.
But never breaks voice.
I would not do it at all.
All right, who's nice and dry out there? How about one more round of applause for those ladies? It's a lot of work, especially out in the rain and the mud.
Well, this is the crappiest.
And now, please welcome our 2018 edition of the Lion Pride Marching Band, the The band is under the direction of Wendy Elko.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like
The
my
band
ears
show
are
this year is a Pixar theme which will feature a trumpet solo by Pet Nebra and Casey McGuire, and alto sax solos by seniors Lauren Morello and Jesse Downey. Drum majors Robert Neeson and Gabby Cano. Is your band ready? All right, I'm not going to let you get out there much better than what you are. So Lion Pride band, you may take the field for your halftime performance.
I haven't actually heard them. I haven't been.
They're pretty good.
I've heard they do the Incredibles. So let's see.
Very careful up those steps, Gabby. Very careful. Here we go.
I would stand outside, but I don't know. Stop it.
She's got to disconnect her Bluetooth.
Yeah, I didn't look for a, kind of like separation type thing. I was just really trying to look like.
Did they go to the other side?
Competitive matchup.
Got it. Muchas gracias. Is it worth it to go wipe it down? Or do you
Wipe
think?
it on the outside.
What?
You have to wipe it down.
I know that's what I'm saying. Is it worth it?
I ain't going out there for you.
I know. I'm not going out there. I don't really want to like.
Tell me close that door.
We gotta close this door. Hello. We gotta close this door. Yeah, I just. I think we had to open it so we could hear.
I don't need to hear it.
The real barn thing.
How about a big round of applause? Come on.
They built the inside, and then we came back and cut the windows out later. And when we cut the windows out, one of them was right in the middle of the wall. They went to the back, and so the first couple of games we left it like that. And finally, I was like, one day I was sitting there, and I was like, this is terrible. So we just busted the wall down, knocked all the sheetrock out, and
No, I remember-
threw it over the side.
No, I remember that red barn.
That was crazy. Lost the SJ23.
This is the first winning season since the 2013 runners-up. With the win last week, they clinched at least 6-4.
Oh, one guy was smart, brought a trash bag. One guy, one put a trash bag all over herself.
I did you? I said that I kept saying. I said this is why you don't have umbrellas at college. This is how long? And then can you imagine throwing 100,000? I don't think I've ever seen a
Whatever happened?
5 years ago, we had the homecoming game. It was pretty bad. It was when the first half was fine. As it-
Second Baptist.
As it came, yeah, Second Baptist, and as it came through,
Not Second Baptist, Fort Bend.
that's right, and it came through the second, like right during halftime, and it was homecoming. Right as they finished the homecoming call, it just dumped and it got cold. It got
It's cold out there.
no, like it went from 75 to 50 in a matter of drums. They're doing this. They went like this, and he's going. He's like.
K's up on a
Let's
good
give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Get that, dude.
They have no umbrellas out there.
Or ponchos.
Okay. No.
I don't know. I did mine at the break before. I want to at least get it on the books before. So I don't know who. I literally don't know who I played.
14 to 7. Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh yeah, probably should get some top scores ready for my halftime report. How long is halftime?
Got 16 more minutes.
Oh, the Incredibles.
You must be coming from the other. I didn't see those.
ESD 15 to 0.
4-1. Whoa! Brewers are up. They were up 1-0 20 minutes ago.
John's 3 to 0.
Dodgers were up. Think the Dodgers clinched today? Think because against that. Either way, the Red Sox are winning the World Series.
Actually, it still sits in Addison. Everybody's just always called it Dallas. Because I used to live there.
Yeah, I just thought, I saw that on our thing. I was like, where's some Holy Cross up 15 minutes? All Saints, is that yesterday? Tyler All Saints.
Should be far enough that it should not pick her up anymore.
That's 6 man.
She's still connected.
No, it's well they call it all six.
It just keeps popping me off.
Are you the? Is your microphone YouTube?
No, this is connected Bluetooth to the speakers.
She can't play any music if she's still connected.
Stop the second half.
Halftime, Cooper 7, Trinity Valley nothing.
What was that one? Cooper is winning how much?
7-0 over Trinity Valley.
Wow, that's close.
Yeah, it's gonna be those same two are gonna play for the SBC championship.
Because they're the top of the zone or whatever.
Second.
Oh, somebody fell.
Did they slip? Don't worry, you can't see it on here.
I like
Don't
the
say
way-
anything. Don't say anything.
Jesse.
He's laughing.
How about a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Now that is a show.
We hope you're enjoying our halftime coverage so far. It has gotten heavy. I think it's gotten heavier than it was to end the first half. We're gonna have the homecoming court nominees here, and then we'll get you our halftime report.
All right, it's time for the homecoming court nominees to come on out.
You're gonna have a baptism and a baptism and
4 minutes. Father Sellers, now's a good time to baptize everybody if you want.
And we're making some jokes here about baptizing everybody since the rain's just coming down. I mean, I'm noticing immediately here at the 40-yard line.
About 12 minutes.
I'm noticing.
All right, Coach Jackson, is that homecoming court ready?
So, stay tuned. We'll give you the halftime report in just a few moments.
Coach Jackson, homecoming court ready? All right, here we go. Now for the main event of the 2018 homecoming court presentation. The students have voted, and this year's homecoming court is freshman Lord and Lady Walker Gluck and Francesca Martinez.
Where are they? Yard line, please.
Where are they at? Not out there? and the football players playing with umbrellas? What a big round of applause for the freshman Lord and Lady. Sophomore Duke and Duchess, Joseph Winland and Ellis de Geeter. Now be very careful when you're walking out there. Junior Prince and Princess, Joseph Ginebra and Andrea Ibanez Flores.
At this point.
And to crown this year's senior king and queen, we welcome back last year's king and queen, Chris Saba and Kelly Teal. Chris is a former student body president and currently attending the University of Houston and is majoring in industrial engineering. Kelly is attending Texas State University as a marketing major and the men's volleyball team manager. And we're excited to have them back here with us at St. John Family.
Oh, poor Chris. Poor Chris.
Mr. Bryan, should I let them stay out there a little bit longer or hurry this up? And this year's homecoming king and queen nominees are 3 senior boys and 3 senior girls. For the boys, Travis Gay is escorted by his mother, Melanie Gay. Travis plans on attending Texas A&M University and major in business. Whoop!
I would, but I can't.
The next one is Gregory Garley. He's escorted by Gillen Garley. He's currently undecided about college, however, plans to pursue a career in professional rugby. Last but not least is Thomas Riboli. He is escorted by his mother, Francesca Riboli, and his father, Jacob Hernandez. Thomas plans on attending the University of Texas at Austin and major in aerospace engineering. And for the girls, Jennifer Bendocas is escorted by her mother, Sherry Bendocas, and her father, Marty Bendocas. Jenny plans on attending Ohio University with a major in athletic training and pre-physical therapy. Claire Rady is escorted by her mother, Beth Rady, and her father, Paul Rady. Claire plans on attending Northern Michigan University with a major in education biology. Last but not least is Catherine Junti. She is escorted by her mother, Cindy Junti, and her father, Chris Junti. Catherine plans on attending LSU and a major in marketing. And without any further ado,
Looking at
the
Pregame
2018 St. John the 23rd homecoming queen
but I don't know.
is Gregor Garley.
13-7 Paris.
Step on up, son.
It's an half.
Wow. Harris's
Atta
one
boy.
loss was to Dunn last week.
And our 2018 homecoming queen is Claire Rady. Give them a big congratulations. Congratulations to our king and queen and the entire court. How about a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? They're the ones out there getting wet with you guys. It's nice and dry out here. How about a little music for the team out here?
22-7. Halftime. Jack Gates 25, Wheatwood 7.
And the I can't speak. The homecoming festivities are over, so we figured we'd give you a halftime report here. The Lions are doing pretty good, 20-6,
They are slippery.
as we get ready to start the second half with about 6:48 to go. So while we're here, we'll give you some other private school action. Parish Episcopal is playing at home against Bishop Lynch. Bishop Lynch 2 losses, 2 good losses, 1 to Trinity Christian, who's the Cedar Hill. That's the Deion Sanders-led team. And Parish Episcopal's only loss was to Bishop Dunn last week. Parish Episcopal is leading this one at halftime, 13-7. In baseball news, last time we said 1-0 Dodgers. In the third inning, here in the third inning, your score is Brewers 4, Dodgers 1. 4-1 here, middle of the second. Sorry, not third, middle of the second inning. In basketball, NBA's back, and the Celtics are beating the Raptors only by 4 at halftime, 53-49. And we have reports that there is a Greg Gorley who just got crowned homecoming king. It's his birthday as well, so we got some 2 good birthdays today. So well, there's that for you. Back to our report. Boise State's beating Colorado State. The Rams are losing 7-0 to the Broncos on that blue turf in Boise. Can't stand the blue turf. Sorry, Boise State fans. You should be playing games on green grass. And the stands have cleared out quite a bit all of a sudden. As we are 4 minutes till kickoff. And we have no other district games this week in our Division 5 matchups. So we'll be back in 4 minutes as the teams warm up. We'll be back right after this. It would help if I muted it. It was an interception, then a 3 straight fumbles. Bulldogs held the Lions. My apologies on that one. Another Wildcat snap to Horace Gordon, and he's gonna get a yard, maybe two, maybe no gain or a yard, and just like that, the Lions are still trying to. So they had a chance to get some points off of a turnover, and instead it turned out to be turned out to be a turnover on downs on the 4th down on a fumble. A nice throw by Sheldon. Gets to the 35. It is 3rd down. That was not enough for a 1st down. So 3rd and 2, manageable for the Bulldogs. See if they can't get the 1st down. Sheldon takes the snap. He hands it off to Williams. Williams gets to the far side. He gets tackled around the 38. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. And starting to put a productive drive together is Beaumont Kelly with just about 6:45 and counting. Here halfway through the 3rd quarter, 3 receivers out. Sheldon looks for, it's a Steen. Steen gets out to the 40. The ball comes out. It's out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. See what the ref says here. He lost the ball, but the Lions did not get the ball in bounds. So still will be Bulldogs possession, but we'll see what the flag is. Neutral zone infraction or offsides on the Lions. Moved the ball 5 yards. 1st and 5 now for the Bulldogs. See what Sheldon can do. He's got 3 receivers out. Takes the snap. And he's got a man. And I can't see over this umbrella in front of me. To Steen. And that's enough for a 1st down. We'll see what Sheldon can do. Hands it off to Williams. Williams breaks a few tackles. He gets hit hard around the 45. Jake Bother had the tackle on that one. Number 55. Junior. See what Sheldon can do on this one. Almost jumped there by the Lions. 17 seconds on the play clock. 5.5 minutes to go on the actual clock, on the game clock. Less than 10 seconds to go. Sheldon, he looks to throw. He gets it to Steen. Steen breaks a tackle. Gets to the 45. And we got some chants going here. Sheldon, and the rain is still coming down, folks. It doesn't look like it from our angle here, but it is still coming down hard. Sheldon is going to get in the shotgun here on 3rd and 3. 2, 1, and there'll be a timeout called by Kelly. Their first of the half. The score is 20-6 here with 4:36 to go in the quarter. And we're almost to the third quarter. And we got a good one here. We'll see what what's going to counter here for the Bulldogs with 2 yards to go, 3rd and 2. Sheldon, bad snap. He recovers it himself. He takes it himself, and he's going to get taken down. Behind the line. That's a loss. Kyle Paul, number 21, with the tackle. And that's going to be a 4th down and punt for the Bulldogs. See, and it looks like they are going to go for it. Not a punt, I'm sorry. They're going to go for it on 4th down with Williams to the right. Sheldon takes a snap. He's going to take it himself. He's got running room. Oh, he gets taken down hard by the marker. Boy, he got met. He got met by 2 guys. Really just 1, but 2 guys. And they're going to... Ben Turner had it, and is he short is what I'm asking. And the refs are converging over there. And we're going to get an... And it is a 1st down for the Bulldogs. So move the chains. Either way, Sheldon took a shot and down by 14. You got nothing to lose except for your season, but nice play. He's going to take the snap himself. He's going to throw and almost intercepted again by the Lions. And it was almost intercepted. And number 18, Travis Gay, there on the coverage. He's gonna want that back tomorrow. He was right there, just slipped, and that's definitely in this rainy field and this wet field. And we are nearing 3:24 is what we've got stoppage-wise here. And a throw, and it's tipped. And again, on straight plays, almost intercepted yet again. That got tipped, and just, you got to have those at some point. You got to have that one at some point. And even though it's a 3rd down, we'll see what the Bulldogs can do. 3rd and 10 in Lions territory. Last time they went for it on 4th down, I wouldn't be surprised if they went for it again. Sheldon, he throws, and again another tipped, and it's broken up around the 30-yard lake. It's broken up by the 30-yard lake over there, or what the 30-yard line, what is turned into a lake. So another 4th down, this time with a chance for the Bulldogs to have a chance to get a big conversion. Takes a snap. He's got nobody. He threw to nobody. There may have been an intended receiver there, but he threw to nobody. And the Lions offense is going to come back on the field. In the 3-minute mark of the 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. And we'll see what the Lions are going to do here with this much time left in the quarter. Under center, hands it off. Up the middle. Tommy Lloyd, he keeps moving. And again, his legs just keep on churning. Lions have a short second down now. Nice conversion by Tommy Lloyd. Injury timeout. Number 20. What number is that? I can't read it. And that's number 21, Kyle Paul, coming off the field. Having to be helped off. Well, not helped off, just off the field. Shaking up on that last play. And you got two receivers. Handoff to Tommy, but he's got enough for the first down. So move the chains again. Move the chains, and let's just get it going. As we're in the 2-minute mark. So here we go. Lions again. Now this side of the Bulldogs territory. That, you know, the right side of the 50. Motion. Hands it off to Travis Gay. Gets a nice block. And we have a umbrella right in front of the view here. Travis Gay gets a nice carry. Not quite enough for a first down. Let's see what the Lions can do here towards the end of the third quarter. Hand off to Lloyd. He's going to keep moving his feet. Another first down for the Lions. Move the chains. With 1 minute and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Keep that clock running. Both clocks, play clock and game clock. See what they decide to go with on this new fresh set of downs. Takes the snap. He takes it himself. He's going to go to... Oh, he gets flipped. Whoa. But he took it himself to the 21. Another first down, and Turner is down. He's holding his left foot. Looks like a leg cramp. Definitely amazed that he did not fumble that, especially with this wet conditions. And we got 33 seconds here left as Turner comes off the field. It's going to bring up Matt Jasek, who's the backup, at least for one play. And the clock's going to continue to run. Looks some confusion here.
Clock running down. Looks like the Lions are going to let this one run all the way through. That's the end of the third quarter. After 3, it's still 20-6 in favor of the Lions over the Bulldogs.
We've reached the end of the third, and your score, Lions 20, Bulldogs 6. Still have a good one, another quarter to go here on Lions Sports Network's Friday Night Football. Coming to you live from SJ23 Stadium.
More minutes on the clock last quarter. It is fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing out there? Staying dry? They might have some hot chocolate over at the Knights of Columbus. I don't know. You might ask.
So we'll keep it posted here. So keep it here on Lions Sports Network. we'll take a TV timeout after that play. 20-6 with 9:56 to go. Your score, 20-6. Back in just a second. And there's an attempt at charge here. I feel like we've lost part of the band.
Just shy of 10 minutes left, 9 minutes.
10 minutes to go. And
Cadets coming back.
everybody's trying to get here for the last 10 minutes of the game.
Where's that whistle? They're out of line, Brooklyn. Need the whistle.
And for all those fans that have stayed, they're getting a nice treat here. Even though we haven't seen any points in the second half, still seeing their Lions up 20-6. And even for the visiting fans who have stayed, thank you for making the trek out here, the 3-hour trek out here to Katy. Hand off to Jake Williams.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's going to be a loss, so it's going to be a long third down. And at this point in the rain, you have to start to contemplate, what do you do here? Nobody's gotten any productive offense in the third or fourth. And you just have to say that that's got to be because of the rain. And the field conditions now, they are dramatically different than they were in quarter number 1, when the Lions just dominated. Let's see what Turner does. He takes it himself. He's going to throw it, and he had a man open on the far side. There is a flag. There is some yellow laundry. And what we have, what's the ref going to... And it penalty is declined, so it'll be 4th down for the Lions. And you have to think they're going to punt it, or even could go for it on 4th down with nothing to lose. And the Lions are going for it here. Excuse me, they're punting. I'm sorry, they're going for the punt, not going for it. They're going for the punt. Let's see where he... And punts it. Great kick. And there's a flag. I wonder what that flag is going to be for. Didn't really see anything abnormal over there. See what our referee in the white hat says. Might say something otherwise. After the play, personal foul on the Bulldogs, so it's half the distance. Half the distance. And just under 9 minutes, 8:59 to be exact, in the game. And for those listening, we thank you for joining us on this homecoming night, Friday, October the 19th, which supposedly is a popular day for people to be born. I've got more than one birthday on the St. John 23rd side. And the Bulldogs are going to try to run it out of the end zone, and they do, but right on the goal line. No. Right on the goal line. And they're going to want to get some space if they don't want to get caught with a safety with the ball in their own end zone. As I was saying, the homecoming king, Gregor Gorley, his birthday is today, and like mine, like I mentioned earlier, is also my birthday. And just like that, the Bulldogs still trying to get some running room, and They're just lines are holding them. It's gonna be a 3rd and 5. It'll be a 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs. See what they can't. See what they can do. As the tomahawk chop starts here with 7 minutes to go. And it's a nice pass. Short of the first down. Oh. And they're going to call. They're stopping the clock. And they will move the chains for a first down. The Bulldogs barely got that one is what it seemed like. So definitely a big pickup by Beaumont Kelly. And runs it up the middle. And he runs it up the middle, but then he got some yardage after some primary contact. So 2nd and 3. 2nd and 2, I'm sorry. 2nd and 2. And, you know, we're not quite seeing the interesting game we had last year with the homecoming fight and the just chippiness. Instead, we're seeing some rain and some grinding, running room. And we got some laundry again. Lots of flags in this one. False start on the offense, so it's going to push them back 5 yards. So 2nd down and 15, or excuse me, 2nd down, and he's got running room. He's got running room to the 40, to the 30, and he's gonna be taken down around the 30-yard line. Sorry about that.
That's complete by Sheldon. Little screen. They're going to move the yardage way deep into line territory. Timeout on the field.
And we got a hurt line again. And the Bulldogs have a 1st and 10. Big gain on that pretty nice play. We'll see what they can do with it. Now, with 6:28 to go, down by 14, you have to say you got to score here first. You have to score on this possession. Hold the lines and get one more. Have a chance in this game. Snap's good. Gets it to Williams. He's going to get some yardage. And a 2nd down. More rain. See what the Bulldogs can do. This would get real interesting if they could score on this drive. And that's a touchdown. Holy moly. And folks, just like that, the Kelly Catholic Bulldogs are only 1 score down. Wow. And for the folks that have stayed for this game, they're getting a heck of a 4th quarter so far. All of a sudden, we had nothing, and then we just got a nice touchdown pass from Sheldon. Let's see if they can get this extra point to put it within a touchdown. And it is blocked. It is blocked and picked up. He's going to try to return it down the far sideline out of bounds. But just like that, it stays an 8-point game. Your new score. Lions 20, Kelly Bulldogs 12 after the blocked field goal or extra point. Second straight after a touchdown for the Bulldogs. 5:34 left to go. And there is still a possibility of a comeback. And from our friends here doing the radio broadcast at LSCSN, just been informed that Grant Gunnell, the St. Pius quarterback, is now the all-time passer in Texas high school football history. Big deal for the Panthers. Congratulations to Grant. Going on to do great things. Going to Arizona next year. 5 minutes, 34 seconds to go in this game. And the Lions are going to receive the ball. And looks like they're going to need a score or get some clock off. To get some time off the clock. Can't give Kelly a chance to win this or tie this game possibly. And, you know, we were just talking about how the Lions were dominating, and all of a sudden the Bulldogs put a nice drive together and started at their own 3-yard line, put a nice drive together, and boom, get a nice score. 12-20 from the 35-yard pond. Oh, nice little squib. Lions recover it. We'll get the ball at their own 43. Gonna need to put a drive together. Takes maybe a second off the clock, probably not. We got a good one for you just joining us. 5 minutes left to go. 1-score game, homecoming night for the St. John 23rd Lions. Can't get any more exciting than that. Glad you could join us. Tommy gets the snap. Gonna get maybe a yard. Excuse me, not Tommy. With as Marco Quinn went out as a receiver, obviously as a decoy, definitely there was a chance there. And the clock just keeps on ticking. Bulldogs have each team has 2 timeouts apiece left here in this second half. Lions gonna try to run some sort of hurry up motion again. Handoff across the 50, excuse me. Across the 50, and it's gonna be a short third down. And here from the 49-yard line, 3rd and 3 for the Lions. Motion, handoff, and the Bulldogs cover that one real nicely. Bring up a 4th down for the Lions. And we're going to bring on the punt team for the Lions. And Ben Turner's going to be looking to punt. Hopefully, still enough time for the Kelly Bulldogs to make a comeback. 3:41. See how far this punt for Ben Turner can go. And they're going to wait till that play clock, run down that play clock. Five on the play clock, going to snap it. And that's a good punt. Nice bounce, takes. And it looks like he called for a fair catch at the 20-yard line. And that's where the Bulldogs will get the ball with a chance to tie the game. 20-12. Didn't really look like he made a fair catch signal. Must have been some miscommunication there, but even then, very good punt by Ben Turner when he needed to. But you got to think that that fourth down, that possession might come back to haunt them if they can't lock down and this defense can't get something going.
3 minutes, 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
3 minutes and 9 seconds to go. Handoff to Williams. Tries to get it around. He's going to maybe get a yard or two. And they're gonna be running a little bit hurry up here, trying to get down the field as quick as they can. They know time is of the essence. Takes a snap. Sheldon, he wants a man. He might take him himself. He's gonna take it himself, and he's gonna get out close, making it a close third and short for the Lions. Or for the Bulldogs, I'm sorry. Third and short for the Bulldogs. And this possession right here is going to determine the game. Sheldon's going to need to make a play. He tried, must have been calling an audible now. Didn't like what he saw from the Lions defense. Here we go, the third down. Sheldon gets it to the left side. It's dropped. Can't do that in this situation. And now fourth down from their own 30. This is it, folks. Fourth down. 2 minutes, 34 seconds to go. This is it. This is for the game. Sheldon waits on the play. 10 seconds on the game clock. Takes the snap. He's looked for a man. He's got a man. He's got a man, and the drive continues. And Kelly is determined to get this one, to get this possession results in a touchdown, hopefully for them. Lions fans want some sort of turnover or something, you know. And Kelly's games have been close the last few times, so this isn't any abnormality for the Bulldogs. Bad snap. They recover from the bad snap. 35-yard line, so a 2nd and 5. Bulldogs are running out of time. They got to speed it up a little bit. They still have to get 60 yards to go. Nice pass. And it's intercepted. And it is intercepted. I repeat, intercepted. And just like that, the Lions may have just sealed this game with 1:59 to go. Sheldon was looking for a man on the far side. He had him. And Ben Turner, I believe. No. I'm not even sure who caught that one. Lions defenders stepped in front. I was too excited about the interception. And turnovers have been the name of the game for this Bulldogs offense. And just like that, you put the Lions in position to score again. But knowing Coach Richardson, he's probably going to start to run down the clock here with less than 2 minutes to go. And you have to think that the Lions may have just sealed their third straight homecoming victory. And Tommy Lloyd is going to get a few yards. And the clock's just going to keep ticking. And you have to think Kelly is going to go back and look at that play and realize that it just did not go well for them. They had the receiver that Sheldon wanted, just couldn't quite get it on the execution. Great defense by the Lions. We'll see what they can do here. In the eye, Turner's gonna take it himself. He gets taken down. My goodness. With just about 1 minute to go in this one. 1 minute to go. And it's going to be a timeout called by Beaumont Kelly. And 1:08 is going to be the time on the clock to finish out this one. And the Lions will be facing a 3rd and long on this next play. Bulldogs would have a chance if they could stop the Lions. They would have a chance to get a few plays in.
Clock is reset to 1 minute 8 seconds. 1 minute 8 seconds left till the end of the ball game.
And under the Coach Richardson era, the Lions have not lost a homecoming football game. And the trend right now looks like that could be upward too.
Please stay off the field. It is wet. At the end of the game, please go on.
They're reminding everybody to stay off the field. Do not.
It is pretty wet on those stands, so be very careful when you're walking down.
They're reminding everybody to do not rush the field. We have the same rules as the SEC. You know, rush it, you get fined. We'll see what Ben's gonna do. Oh, handoff, and that just was a blown up play by the Kelly Bulldogs. And like that, 4th down and long. Another timeout, and it's gonna be by the Bulldogs. Use their last timeout of the half. And 1:01 is going to be the time on the clock. 1:03 on the clock. So the Bulldogs are going to get it back with a chance to tie this ball game and put some pressure on the Lions' defense. You know, definitely this Lions team has been put in a tough spot with their offensive slump. With their offensive slump, and again, still, you know, 20-14-0 and 20 on, you know, and 20 again in the previous game. You know, they're averaging good point production, but you have to think that the Lions want that 4th down play where they punted for it might be coming back to bite them. Punt it. It takes a bounce. Takes a bounce, and it's going to be right at the 19-yard line. So the Bulldogs are going to have to go 81 yards here in 55 seconds. It's going to be an interesting finish to tonight's game. And just a reminder, we'd like to remind you all to continue to watch Lions Sports Network. We'll be back next week for senior night as the Lions take on the All Saints Episcopal Trojans out of Tyler, Texas. That will be another district game as the Lions look to continue their home winning streak. And he gets flushed out. He sees a man, and it's incomplete. And that took a boatload of time off the clock. 46 seconds on the clock now. 46 seconds. Second down. Second down. The snap. He looks to throw. Incomplete. 42 seconds. And another long third down. Lions defense is going to have to come up clutch again to seal this one. Kelly has no timeouts left. So this is for all the marbles here, along with fourth down coming. This is 3rd and 10, deep inside their own territory. Sheldon's going to be in the shotgun. He looks to throw. Incomplete again, over the shoulder, and just nobody in 3 yards or of vicinity. So this is for all the marbles, folks. 4th down, 38 seconds to go. And the Lions have a chance to seal this one up right here. Put a bow on the birthday present. And put a bow on that birthday present and move to 7-1 here. But you can never speak too soon. The game's not over till the fat lady sings. Sheldon rolls out. He sees a man. And that's incomplete. And that's incomplete. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a first down for the Lions. Turnover on downs. That might be your ball game. 2 knees. Go to the formation. That's my favorite victory formation with 31 seconds on the clock. You have to think that that's what you do in this situation. Sneak out of the stadium with a win and move to 1-0 in district. This is a big deal to move into 1-0. And just like that, that's exactly what they're going to do. And that's a knee. That's it, folks. That's it. That's your ball game. That's your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. As the clock runs down, the Lions are going to win this one after a late score by Beaumont Kelly. Your final score, Lions 20, Kelly Bulldogs 12. We'd like to thank the Kelly Bulldogs for coming out tonight, put up a heck of a fight in the rain, and for the fans that stayed, got a one heck of a game. And that was one beautiful game. I'm so glad I could be on the broadcast for tonight's game. Final score 20-12. What a game, and what a game, and what a final. We'll be back in action next week for the All Saints Episcopal Trojans as they come into town and face the Lions, now 1-0 in district. Your final score, Lions 20, Kelly Bulldogs 12. Good night from St. John the 23rd Stadium. I'm George Kopf signing off. And as the first time as an alumni broadcaster, and as always, it's a great day to be a Lion. Farewell, stay dry, drive home safe, wherever you may be watching this game. Go Lions.